Factor.
Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly in the Beck and Call segment tonight. Two hot topics. Michelle Obama on dessert and the G-Man's concern about black liberation theology. I spoke with Beck last night. So Glenn Beck is here, and you have been talking this week on your very fine program at 5 in the afternoon.
Yes.
About black liberation theology.
What did you learn?
Nothing. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm being flippant, and I shouldn't.
No, that is so unlike you, Bill.
Yeah,
it is.
But here's my deal on this.
Yes.
Why should I care, or anybody care about this?
Do you love the country?
I do.
Good. You should care because you have a president that is using black theology, black liberation theology, and really it doesn't matter what color it is, in his speeches, and he's talking about his salvation is tied to a collective salvation.
Explain that specifically. So, but the overarch is this is important to you and Fox News viewers because the President of the United States has been influenced by it, right?
No, he specifically talks about collective salvation. We have,
but that's influenced by it. Okay.
So yeah, that is liberation theology.
Right.
That is not there's
collective
no Christianity in
salvation.
Yeah.
That means that if we all don't do the right thing, we're done.
Not exactly. Jesus died for your sins, but you have to accept his atonement, and then you can be saved, and we're all saved as individuals based on your choice. Collective salvation means my salvation is tied to yours, and if you won't do the right thing, then I have to force you to do the right thing.
Or I'm going to go to hell.
You're going to go to hell, and I'm going to go to hell.
Okay,
because
so I got to force you to do the right thing.
We are tied together.
All right.
Okay, so when he talks about health care, when he talks about cap and trade, collective salvation, it must be done, otherwise we're all going to go to hell. We're all going to go to hell, and
now,
he has the power to do it.
He's never said that outright.
Oh, no, he has talked about collective salvation. He has talked about my salvation is tied directly to collective salvation.
It's an interesting concept that you've come up with, and the audience is free to believe it or not believe it. That's what makes Fox News interesting. But far more important than this is the attack on desserts.
Oh, may I speak for all people who are overweight?
I don't want you to speak yet. I want the First Lady to define it, and then you can react. Okay. Roll the tape.
How about replacing all of that soda and those sugary drinks with water? Kids won't like it at first, trust me, but they'll grow to like it. Or deciding that they don't get dessert with every meal. As I tell my kids, dessert is not a right.
Oh, it absolutely is. It comes under pursuit of happiness.
Yeah.
Dessert is a constitutional right.
Health care, definitely a right. Dessert, not a right. That's how crazy this world is. If we're going to make something a right, chocolate pudding.
All right. Now, is it true that they're forming squads to come in and seize Twinkies and Devil Dogs? Have you heard that?
I mean, look, dessert is not a right. Look what
I have a right to my cupcakes and Haagen-Dazs.
No, we're talking about collective desserts.
Collective desserts.
Collective
desserts I share with you.
See, this is a perfect example, America. She's going to save all of us by forcing all of us to give up dessert. That's what this is going to...
No. What Michelle Obama wants is skinnier kids, okay? That's what she wants, and that's a good thing. Would you not say that?
Yes.
Okay.
I just don't want the government health czar to tell me that my kids can have X, Y, or Z.
I don't think it's gone that far yet.
Not yet.
So the First Lady gets out there and says, look, my kids, they want sweets. All kids want sweet all day long. And, you know, we tell them sometimes they can't have a lot of sweets. I mean, they just can't.
May I say this is the speech you should have given? If your kid is fat, it's your fault because kids don't know any better. Tell your kids, turn the TV off, go run outside and play. Tell your school, hey, Jim, go run away. No cup stacking nonsense. Go out and play. Dodgeball. You know what? Oh, they're going to get hit in the face. You're out. You get hit in the face.
Yeah, but that's the government mandating exercise. You don't want that. You don't want that government telling you.
I'm not saying. You go to your school.
Yeah.
And you tell them. And if the federal government says, oh, tell the government to...
The thing that is interesting about this is that the Obama administration does want a true nanny state.
Yes.
They want a nanny state.
Why?
Because they want us to be healthier.
Right. Why? They want us to be healthier because they know better. Because they know what's right and they will, watch this carefully, save you.
I need to be saved, though.
Salvation.
I need to be saved.
Yes, I know. He walks into church, the water boils. One more thing. One more thing, real quick. One more thing.
Yeah.
The most Marie Antoinette I have ever seen of anything with Michelle Obama. Did you see the dress she was wearing while she went down and toured the oil spill? Did you see it?
I did not.
This is good stuff.
Okay.
She looks like, who pulls this dress out of the closet and says, you know what, I think I'm going to go tour the oil, because I can relate. It's a designer dress, all white, that has black splotches
So you
all
don't
over
think
it.
she was appropriately dressed for the oil spill?
I think this is an outrage. This is like...
It's an outrage.
Oh, it's
Her dress was an outrage.
It's an outrage. Look at the dress.
You guys, this is where I love you. This is Laura Ingraham came on here last night and said that Michelle Obama's garden is a left-wing plot. Now you're saying Michelle Obama's dress is an outrage. Of course you do. Of course. The garden is a left-wing plot.
No,
the dress is an outrage.
You count how many things in that garden are red. I'm just saying. It's all tomatoes.
Can I not have a carrot? Come on. All right, Glenn Beck, everybody.